You see I'm about to turn this one on. And this one boots up, no problem. But this one here, it doesn't. I'm pressing the power button and it just doesn't boot up. So a person sent this to me for repair. And basically, yeah, he was just playing a game and it just totally went off. So we're going to fix that here. Now, the first thing I did was contacted Retroid Pocket. So check this out, guys. I hit up Retroid, right? I said my RP2 battery seems to be dead. I tried to reflash, but that doesn't work. I think the battery's completely dead. Do you guys sell the battery, or give me a link to where I can buy one? Thanks. And they say, so they say try charging it more than 12 hours and then turn it back on. The battery may have entered self-protection mode. So I did that. Still didn't work. And then you know what's funny, right? I said, okay, and if that doesn't work, then they say, okay, so they wanted me to flash it. They gave me a little reference video, and you know the funny thing about this reference video, if I click it, guess what? The reference video brings you to a video that I made.
So I don't know what happened to this thing.
It's my video. So I thought that was pretty funny. All right, so I'm back. Okay, so this Retroid works, this one doesn't. So what I'm gonna do is I'm first going to try to flash this again, because when I did try it, I wasn't at home and I didn't have like my nerd computer and stuff like that. So I'm gonna try that first, but I gotta feel I'm honestly wasting my time, because if the battery is just completely dead, then like it doesn't matter, right? Because it's not even coming on. So actually, before I do that, you know what? I'm gonna just take this one apart, right? I'm gonna shut this down. I'm gonna take the battery out of this one and put it in this one, and I'm gonna see if this turns on. Because if that's the case, then I know the battery in this one is just completely dead, which is wild. So let's do that. I have this little iFixit kit here, and I'm gonna use this tool. So the first thing you gotta do is take these little grommets here out. And they just come out just like that. I'm gonna set these down over here. Let's take another one out. And honestly, guys, I'm gonna speed this whole thing up, man, because this is boring, right? This is boring. But all I'm doing is taking these little rubber things out, and then I'm gonna put a screwdriver in there. Uh-oh. All right, guys, so I got the screws out of this. I'm gonna show you guys this part here, because it looked a little tricky for me. So I'm gonna first try out this little tool. This little tool here. And like what you wanna do is, so you wanna like put your finger there if you can and lift it up a little bit. So I'm gonna put this tool here. And I'm kinda getting in there. It's kinda tough. All right. See that how it's kind of open? So I'm gonna try taking this. Or actually, okay, I'm tripping. Actually use this tool, guys. This is what you want to use. Let's see here. Tough little bastard, aren't you? There you go. So I just need to get this to snap now. Yeah, there you go. So the whole thing just kind of snaps apart. And then be very careful, because Yeah. So then I'm just going to unfasten this here. Come on. Oops. Oh, it's really kind of in there, huh? Come out of there. Huh. It's really in there. What about this? I see. Okay. So I got a stupid little screw there. It's in my way. So I'm going to take that out. I think that's preventing me from pulling this thing out. How about now? Yeah, okay. So yeah, you're gonna have a screw right there that you need to take out and won't let you pull this thing out without doing that. Okay. Sorry. Alright, so the battery here. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, I totally just ripped that up. Oopsie, looks like I broke the back of it. See, this little part here came off right there. So it'll probably still snap on fine, but you gotta be super gentle with this stuff, guys. It's really plasticky. Yeah, this battery here isn't charging. Okay. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is just take apart the other Retroid Pocket 2, and I'm just simply going to take the connector from this guy here and stick it in there and see if it turns on. And if that's the case, then I know it's a battery issue. So here. Alright, so I got that off. Literally the same exact thing. No difference between them. So now I'm gonna take the battery from the one that works, stick it in here, and see if that works now. All right. Ooh, that's kind of a cool little tone there, right? All right, so we're gonna turn this thing on. And what do you know? It comes right on. Wow. So I'm glad I didn't actually go and try and flash this thing, because my theory was correct. That if this battery here is completely dead, no amount of flashing is going to work because the battery's dead. So, you know, that raises the question, what do you do when your battery in this thing just completely dies? Like, you have to get a new one, and Retroid unfortunately does not supply batteries for these things. And if this is an indication of what's going to happen to all of our Retroid Pockets, they're just eventually just going to die one day due to the battery. We need to be able to replace this. So I'm going to try and look for a battery that can, you know, fit in there, because you see this is quite slim, so anything bigger than this would not be able to fit. So we need this exact size. So I'm going to send this video to Retroid Pocket, and hopefully they can get back to me on something. But yeah, I just wanted to make this little quick video. You know, if your Retroid Pocket ever just suddenly just die, you know, first charge it up for 12 hours like they say, because it could enter into battery protection mode. But if that doesn't work, then assume your battery is just completely dead, and at that point you simply need to replace the battery, and no amount of flashing or anything is going to work because the battery's completely dead. All right, so yeah, that's it for this video. I'm glad I figured that out. Now I'm going to just simply see if I can find a battery that will work. And if I do, I'll make an update video on this and link you guys to that battery. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Catch you next one. Bye. And also, guys, some last little snippet here. I updated my Retroid Pocket to the 8.1 Android, and honestly, the OS for that was just kind of trash in my opinion. Like, I really didn't like it at all. And what's even worse is it prevented my Retroid Pocket app from working. I couldn't, go to the toolbox and install it. It just simply wasn't working, nor was the Play Store working. So I just put Lineage OS on it, and I've been happy with this. Now, keep in mind, the Retroid Pocket app still doesn't work on Lineage OS, but I'm cool with that trade-off because this interface is just so clean, it's so snappy. I mean, it's just, I really, really like this. It's just super clean, it kind of gets out your way, and I've been really enjoying it. I have Jurassic on there for my DS games, Nintendo 64, Retro Arc, my PSP there, and it's been running great, man. I'm pulling 30 frames per second, very solid on the Mario game, so I'm very happy with it. But yeah, I definitely recommend all you guys to put Lineage OS on there. All right, guys, see you in the next one. Bye.